It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 3 in Carlsbad. And what a day it's been. We just have been balls deep today. We didn't take a break. I mean, it's just so fun. You know, all of the heavy lifting got done days 1 and 2, schlepping soil, moving out all those river pebbles, you know, capping irrigation. It's the icky, boring stuff on the first couple of days. But once we get to the point where the garden starts to take shape, and we got there last night, didn't we? Yesterday's video, we were beginning to see it. Well, today we're really seeing it. I brought a pot from the client's backyard and moved it into this city SDG&E utility area O boxes. See how this is all framed out here? This is all footed. It's concrete. There ain't nothing I can do. So I'm still, you know, I still have to work on this river rock here, but I love this, right? I mean, it fits perfectly and it doesn't impede access to the boxes, and it just sets it off. I'm just so happy that that fit. I have a barrel cactus staged at a really steep part on this downslope too. You know, if you've got a really steep spot, I did this in Oceanside as well on the big slope there where there was just no way to really get irrigation to things. So just do cactus and then you don't have to worry about that. This agave attenuata was here. We didn't take that out. I took your advice, one of you sweet darling people. Oh, Hannah wants me to talk about the aeoniums. I did what I called the aeonium necklace on one of my early out-of-town installations in Thousand Oaks. And they had a big Mediterranean fan palm, and I did a bunch of aeoniums around it, and it was just the prettiest thing. So I'm going to be getting more of those and really knocking that out full of aeonium. I did move the Aloe Ferox back further away from the sidewalk as per your suggestion, which was well received. And yeah, you know, we've just been moving around rubble and rock, you know, doing little dry stack things to protect, you know, like, again, utility boxes, decoratively working on managing runoff. I did my mammillaria cactus along the edges here, which I'm really, really happy with. Oh, in my tap. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on this tapestry. I'm going to be sending Hannah to Oasis tomorrow and Cullen back to Waterwise to grab some more things, so we'll be able to flush it out with more beautiful, like the orange sedum, adolphis, and California sunsets, and ruchias, and things like that. Yeah, so our client, Sergio, client's husband, was really concerned about softening up their new courtyard wall. He wanted me to plant something in front of it. And I said, no, you know, that's not necessary. I will plant something that will cast shadow on the wall. And look, we don't even need lights. And the shadows are already cast from my beautiful prom date, our Aloe Ferox, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So I still have some work to do up there, but I did get really far here. Cullen and Hannah absolutely, I mean, knocked it out of the park. This was a walk-off home run with this dry stream. It's just stunning. I mean, check out how it's heavier with rock, the outcropping over here, and then it's really, really minimalistic dialed in and over here on this side. So it just looks so natural. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, it looks like it was here all the time and we just excavated it. So, yeah, Hannah's trying to break the bridge. It's supposed to be the bridge, Hannah, not break it. So this obviously still needs a lot of work in here, and we got to plant out around the dry stream. And we haven't done anything over here yet, as you can see. So yeah, we still have a lot to do, but wait until you guys see what Kevin and Mel have been up to over here. Look at this. So insanely gorgeous. Just blew this out. Blew it out. Not done, but definitely almost. This area that Hannah's focusing on right now gets the most shade. So this is where we popped in the bromeliads. And then Greg will throw some micro sprays so that we are sure to keep them watered the way they like it. But who doesn't love a good bromeliad mixed in with some beautiful succulents? I mean, geez. And then Mel's work over here on this side with all the aloes and the crassulas, the mangaves. Yes, and then you can tell here we built up, we mounded, but he staged rubble behind in key places to prevent runoff and to prevent the soil from, we didn't want to build the soil up on the wall. We wanted to keep it low against the wall. So we really just did kind of like a tent like this with the soil, staged boulders, and then planted up here. And then it's just this undulating gloriousness. The jasper purple and the Baja Cresta play off each other so well. And like this boulder here, he stood up. Remember, when you're working with your boulders, if they look good standing, by all means, stand them up. You don't have to lay them down. Stand them up. And remember also to work pots into your installations as well. Yes, we did pull some pots into this install. We've got one pot here, a square, that we cut into the dry stream bed, and of course I'll be top dressing that. Some of you will love what I do, some of you won't, but remember, this is not your garden. So top dressing is subjective. That is our little plicatillas, and it just looks amazing in that pot. Then over here we've got our Pilosoceras azuris. Yeah, I put that blue cactus in that red pot, and I'm really loving the look of that. It's just so gorgeous. And Hannah, look at the aloe vera. I mean, can you even with that? Good old garden variety, red-headed stepchild of the plant world, aloe vera, stealing the show back there. You can see that my portulacaria and my aloe have not been planted yet. Some of these plants are just staged and I haven't got them in the ground. But tomorrow we will finish the planting and get going on the irrigation. Irrigation's going to take a minute because we are going so thick. We wanted to do Disneyland here. We are on the coast. I just can get away with murder. There's really nothing I can't do and no plants I can't use that won't thrive. So, wow. It's going to be hard to leave today. I just want to stand here and stare at it. Also, if you are in the proximity of Waterwise Botanicals, the Echeveria Harmsii Ruby Slippers is looking really, really good right now. Look at that color. It's impossible. It's so red. And yes, the Cynthia Giddy. I got the last 5. Sorry. You're not going to get any of those at Waterwise. I saw them and I grabbed them. It's all about the details too. And like this Grand Canyon onyx boulder, we staged it in such a way that we left a cave underneath so that we could bring rock in under for added visual interest. Yeah, I think that's about all I got for today. So appreciate all of you sharing the video. I got a notification from YouTube. Said, good news, more people are watching your videos from outside of YouTube, meaning that you're sharing it and people are watching and sharing. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I hope you've been inspired today. Can't wait for tomorrow. We'll catch you on the flippity. This has been Laura from Design for Serenity in Carlsbad on day 3 with your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.